the story of Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him. Long ago, after the time of Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, Allah chose his son Suleiman to carry both prophethood and kingship. From a young age, Suleiman was calm, thoughtful, and wise beyond his years. While others rushed to speak, he listened carefully. While others reacted with emotion, he responded with justice. When his father passed away, Suleiman became king. But he was not an ordinary ruler. Allah blessed him with gifts no human had ever been given before. He could understand the language of birds. He could hear the speech of ants. The wind moved under his command by the permission of Allah. The jinn worked under his authority, and his kingdom stretched across lands filled with beauty and strength. Yet despite all of this power, Suleiman remained humble. He would pray, "My Lord, enable me to be grateful for the blessings you have given me and my parents, and allow me to do righteous deeds that please you." He understood that every blessing was a test. The Valley of the Ants. One day, Suleiman gathered his magnificent army, humans, jinn, and birds, all arranged in perfect order. As they marched through a valley, Suleiman suddenly stopped. He heard a tiny voice. An ant was calling out, "Oh ants, enter your home so that Suleiman and his army do not crush you unknowingly." Suleiman smiled warmly. He did not feel insulted. He did not feel proud. Instead, he thanked Allah for allowing him to understand even the smallest of his creation, and he prayed for mercy. Imagine that. A king who commanded jinn paused his entire army for ants. That is true power. The missing hoopoe. One day, while inspecting the birds, Suleiman noticed the hoopoe was missing. He said firmly, "Why do I not see the hoopoe? If it has no excuse, there will be consequences." Soon the hoopoe returned with extraordinary news. It had discovered a kingdom ruled by a wise queen, Bilqis. She possessed wealth, power, and a magnificent throne. But she and her people worshipped the sun instead of Allah. Suleiman did not react with anger. Instead, he sent her a letter. "In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Do not be arrogant toward me, but come to me in submission to Allah." When the queen received the letter, she gathered her advisors. They suggested war, but she chose wisdom. She decided to visit Suleiman herself. Before she arrived, Suleiman asked his court, "Who can bring me her throne before she comes?" A powerful jinn offered to bring it before Suleiman rose from his seat. But another man who had knowledge from the book said he could bring it in the blink of an eye, and instantly, the throne appeared. Suleiman looked at it and said, "This is from the favor of my Lord to test me whether I am grateful or ungrateful." Mid-story reminder. Dear brothers and sisters, if you are benefiting from this powerful story of Prophet Suleiman, take a moment right now to subscribe to Baladin for more inspiring Islamic stories and spiritual reminders. Turn on your notification bell so you never miss a message that can strengthen your faith. Now let us continue. The Glass Palace. When the queen arrived, Suleiman asked her about her throne. She recognized it but answered wisely. Then he invited her into the palace. The floor was made of clear glass with water flowing beneath it. When she saw it, she thought it was water and lifted her garment slightly to avoid getting wet. Suleiman gently said, "It is only a palace made of glass." At that moment, she realized something powerful. This was not magic. This was not illusion. This was power granted by Allah. She declared, "My Lord, indeed I have wronged myself, and I submit with Suleiman to Allah, Lord of the worlds." Her heart changed. And that was the greatest victory. Not her throne, not her wealth, but her faith, his justice and final lesson. Under Suleiman's rule, peace spread. The jinn built great structures. The wind carried him across vast lands. His kingdom flourished with prosperity and order. But he never forgot that everything belonged to Allah. Toward the end of his life, Suleiman stood leaning on his staff while supervising the jinn at work. He passed away while standing. Yet no one knew. Not even the jinn. They continued working, thinking he was still alive, until a small creature ate away at his staff. When it broke, Suleiman's body fell. Only then did they realize he had died, and it became clear the unseen belongs only to Allah. Even the jinn do not know it. Final message. The story of Prophet Suleiman teaches us, true power is mercy, true wealth is gratitude, true leadership is justice, and every blessing is a test. He had control of wind, command over jinn, understanding of animals, and unimaginable wealth. Yet he remained humble. And that is why his story lives on. not because of his throne, but because of his heart. Ending reminder. If this story touched your heart, do not keep it to yourself. Subscribe to Baladin for more powerful Islamic reminders and inspiring stories that strengthen your iman. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. May Allah reward you for spreading beneficial knowledge.